everyone. So today I've actually been doing a human Barbie look. This is gonna look really weird for as you're watching it, but it's one of those looks that gets clever as you're far away. So kind of like what we've been learning in college lately with the stage theatre makeup for aging. It looks so ridiculous when you're sitting there doing it. You're like, this just looks so fake. And then they'll stand far away and it looks incredible. It's ridiculous. And the same is with this look. It's up to you what you use for this look. Halloween's coming up, so you can use it for Halloween. I know some people that wear it out. I've worn this out before, which has been quite funny. Yeah, so you can use this whenever you want. I've already blocked out my eyebrows, and I'll put a link to the person that I actually got my tutorial from for blocking out my eyebrows, because I feel that if I did a video on it, that he would, you know, it'd be like copying his work and what he did. So, you know, I learnt from him, so I'm going to put his link in the description bar. So, yeah, let's get started. I've already done this eye and like this half of the face. So I'm just going to start by getting this Bobbi Brown kind of like fluffy brush. Just get like a little fluffy brush and take Wedge and this Wedge and Espresso from MAC. I think this is Wedge, I'm not too sure. It's just like a matte brown basically. And then just start pushing that wherever you want your crease to go. So I want mine to go here, so this is where I'm putting it. But obviously now that you've blocked out your eyebrows, you can pretty much put your crease anywhere, but I don't want it to be too high, because then I won't be able to do what I want to do with making this effect. Now make sure that this brown ends here, so when we come to it later on, we can then take that down the nose. I'm also following the colours for like the blush and the lipstick and things from an actual picture. If I find it again, I'll go on Google and find it again, then I'll put it in the description bar. But I won't show it to you now because my phone is halfway across the room. Now I shall take the white. I'm using a Sleek Neutrals palette and a MAC 239 brush. And I'm just patting that into that corner, to the corner of your eye, underneath. And make sure you try and catch your lower lash line, like your lashes, because then hopefully they'll turn white as well. And then it'll just make it look realistic, or more realistic. Okay, sorry, I have a cold. Now what do? I get the liquid liner. I'm using Art Deco's one in number 1. The only reason I'm using this is because I find with the ones that I've used from the drugstore is that to do an actual line, they start kind of like fading out a bit, you know, after you've used them a few times, and it's quite hard to get the precision right. So I'm just going to use this because this usually doesn't fade out on me, and just see where your crease is and then just put a line there. Like that. Just create like little lashes. Now obviously it doesn't have to be perfect, because obviously this is going to be seen from far away, so it doesn't really matter. Because all of this is going to look stupid close up anyway. So just take a white eyeliner and just line your waterline with that. This is Barry M's one. I'm I'm also just going to line my lash line with that just a little bit and then just flick that out at the end. And then I'm just going to do the bottom line. Sometimes it's easier to lean your head back. Right, now you can take your lash. These are Paris Hilton ones. You can get these literally from Savers for like about £2. I've actually cut these. So these are just going to go on the bottom lashes. They are top lashes ones, but you know, it's not really gonna matter. Just wait until that goes a bit tacky. And then just stick them on the bottom lash line. Then take your kohl liner. This is 26 Noir by Rimmel London. And just where your iris usually lands, because obviously I'm not going to use contacts for this because I don't have the contacts that she wears. I think they're illegal over here. I'm not too sure, but I've never worn contacts before, and I'm not going to lie, I am quite scared to wear them. So this is obviously not going to look as realistic as it would look if I was wearing the contacts. But if you can get hold of, you know, the similar ones to what she uses or anything like that, then do it. But just kind of line where your waterline, where your iris would be. And I'm just going to cut these a bit. Just putting the glue on these. These are Katy Perry lashes in Oh My. Just waiting for that to go tacky. I'm just going to put some mascara on. This is Maybelline New York in Great Lash. I really like this mascara. Actually, it's really good. When I first started using it, it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. And then using it more and more, and now I'm just like in love with it. So, and put that past your lash line. Obviously this is very, very fiddly, so don't be surprised if you don't get this first time. I've got a feeling I was missing something. Obviously it's the eyebrows. I'm going to take this kind of like lighty matty brown. Lighty matty brown, is that even colour? Word. And then Espresso by MAC. And I'm just going to dab off the excess on my hand. Now what I like about creating your own eyebrows is that if it is for Halloween or anything, you could like make them kind of cross or evil, you know, things like that. Now I would pair this with my cartoon wig that I have, which is the gold one, but I'm going out after this, so I just want to like wipe it all off and then go out, whereas my hair then has to be straightened when I take off wigs. So I'm going to just take this like eyeliner brush and push it into espresso. And just make that kind of underneath colour. So for the thing, I'm just going to take espresso and that other matte brown again that we've used pretty much for the whole face. And as this was brought down here earlier, just going to take this down the nose, because what I have seen is that she has so like very, very heavy contour down her nose, and I think that if you put on highlighter it could make it look a bit too shiny, a bit too stupid looking. So just using like the contour colours to use that, it should look fine. So just do that, and I've also gone underneath my chin there, and then I'm just actually going to dip this brush, which is a MAC 168 brush, and I'm going to dip that into that matte light brown, and then just use that there, because although she doesn't have what I could see as much contouring, she has got a different face shape to mine, and her face is a lot more skinnier, because obviously she's meant to be Barbie, so I'm just going to put that on there. And then you could either go for NARS, I've got Orgasm here, that kind of looked like what she was wearing, but you know, not a lot of people can afford NARS, so I'm going to be using Vivo, which is a Tesco's brand. It's just a baked blush. Just dip your brush in that. And do it quite far back on the cheeks, not like on the apples, it's quite far back. Okay, now what? I'm just going to put some concealer on my lips. She's got quite small lips, so if you have got that small kind of pouty lip, then just enhance that shape. Just like, you know, put lip gloss over that just to make it look more Barbie. You don't have to do anything to your lips if you have a smaller lip line. Now I'm taking number 7 lip liner in Precision. See, that's the colour. enhance my Cupid's bow to make it more doll-like. And then just over that, I'm just going to put MAC Double Happiness in a cream sheen lip gloss. And I'm just going to put that at the back of my hand. And I'm just going to take, I think you could take a brush or anything. And I'm just going to dip that on. And then just put that on to the top and bottom of my centre lid. And that's the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, so thank you very much, and thank you for the person that actually requested it. I don't have my phone in front of me to tell the name for a shout out, but I'll put the name in the description below. So thank you for requesting this look, and thanks very much. So bye bye.